Today we're doing a showcase video on a brand new plugin for LSPDFR. This is called Interaction Plus. This plugin has a lot of realistic features that I think are going to be a great addition to the LSPDFR modification. The author of this mod is Faxel, and some of the things we can do include field sobriety tests, evidence handling, and roadside drug testing. So what we need to do to show off this modification, we're going to ride around here and try to find a vehicle that we might be suspicious of, that they might be drunk driving or maybe have something illegal in their vehicle, and from there we can explore this modification. What in the world? Vehicle just ran into me. We're gonna go ahead and pull him over. We're coming to a stop there at the intersection. You can see right where he hit me. So we're gonna wait for this light to turn green. We're gonna pull him over. Looks like the vehicle's occupied 2 times. See what's going on. Dispatch Lincoln 18, we're going to be out on a traffic stop with a 2-door vehicle. We are currently on Grove Street near the intersection of Davis Avenue. Vehicle occupied 2 times. Alright, we're going to get out of the car here. I'm going to throw on a traffic vest from the back. And we'll see what's going on. So they just ran into my vehicle. No apparent reason.
Hey.
How we doing today, gentlemen? So with Interaction Plus, we can see the status of everybody in the car. Both of these gentlemen are nervous and sweating. No vehicle odor. Eyes seem to be normal. Risk is caution level. So I think they're different risk levels. Gentlemen, pulling you over today because you crashed into my vehicle right there at the intersection. So where are you headed to? ... All right, doesn't want to tell me where he's headed to. Where are you coming from? Just driving officer. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get IDs, everybody in the vehicle, please. We've got 2 individuals there. All right. Is this address current? Don't worry about it. Okay. You 2 just hang tight in the vehicle. Don't go anywhere. We're going to run both of these IDs. All right, when we log in, pet database, Austin has an arrest warrant. So that's an automatic arrest right there. And then what was the other one's name? Hams Latif. We'll test this one out. He's valid. Okay. So from here, we're going to go ahead and arrest someone with the warrant. Not sure which one that is. Let me see if I can get a look here. I think our driver's going to be the... Yep, our driver. All right, driver, go ahead, step out of the car for me.
Wow! Hold up!
All right, so you've got a warrant for your arrest. Turn around, place your hands behind your back.
Crap.
All right. Do you have anything illegal on you? I'm going to search you. We're also going to search the vehicle to see if there's anything illegal in the vehicle since you're being arrested. Is there anything in there? All right, let's go ahead and search him. All right, nothing found. So we'll go ahead and grab him, place him in the car. The other individual there, he is, we'll detain him while we search the car, and if there's nothing in the vehicle, we'll go ahead and release him.
You see that?
Go ahead and have a seat in the car for me. All right, sir. Go ahead, step out of the vehicle for me.
Wait up! You don't want to get me angry.
Go ahead, turn around, place your hands behind your back. At this point in time, you're not under arrest. However, I am detaining
ain't never
you
getting out of prison.
as I'm going to be searching the vehicle since the driver's being arrested. All right, do you mind if I pat you down for weapons? All right, he doesn't mind, so we'll go ahead and pat him down. So this modification, you need a couple of prerequisite plugins. One is Search Warrant by Darkmire. I had to put that in the game since I didn't have that before. And then just some other basic ones, nothing. Okay. All right, so you just hang tight right there. I'll leave it right there. No need to put him in the car. We'll go ahead and search the vehicle. See if there's anything in here. So if we do find any type of substance that we can't identify or something we just need to test to make sure it's an actual illicit drug, we can use that drug testing kit. And here we go. We have a baggie of suspicious white powder as well as a baggie of suspicious clear crystals. So we're going to have to test those two items. All right. Here's the deal. We found some items in the car. Do you want to claim them? You forgot? So are you claiming them? All right. I'm going to go ahead and put you in the car for now. I don't want you running off. Go ahead, place him in here with his friend, his buddy. All right, he might be released. Just depends if somebody's gonna take ownership. All right. So to do this, we're gonna go ahead and press T, which is the Interaction Plus menu. And what we want to do is the roadside drug regent test. Okay, so what we're going to have to do, I think, is store the evidence first. And that's also part of this update. So let's go ahead and store the evidence. We had crystals and a powder. To enter the evidence, you just type it in, followed by a comma. Powder. All right, let's go ahead and start this test, and you get a cool little animation there of putting that in there. Stored one piece of evidence. So now this can be tested. We'll go ahead, do the roadside drug test. This is kind of what you see in live PD, where they're like picking up different items. So here's the crystals. So depending on what it is, they're different tests. For crystals, I would say this is going to be more than likely meth if it does test positive. So let's go ahead and do this one.
I'm still waiting to hear back from Burger Shot.
All right, we are negative on that test. So the powder, I don't know that the powder went in. I might have not put a, let's see. Let's just type in powder. There we go. So you have to name it appropriately, it seems. Makes sense. So for the white powder, we're going to test it for the cocaine, crack cocaine. The crystals did not come back for the meth. I'm not sure what else it could be. Maybe PCP. But let's try this. Let's see if the white powder tests. Negative, no change. I guess you could technically run them through a bunch of them, so we could try to do this one as well. Oh, yep, we got a positive for fentanyl. Let's see, for crystals, we did this one. Let's try cocaine. And let's try, I think the only other one, maybe PCP. I don't even know what that drug comes in, what form. Oh, yep, positive for PCP. All right, we got them for possession for PCP as well as fentanyl. They're both going to be charged with that unless one of them confesses to it. So we'll go ahead. This vehicle is going to be impounded. Got the vehicle in front of me. Kind of making these wild turns, not using the turn signal. I've witnessed them not use a turn signal at least 3 times in the past 15 seconds. So let's go ahead, pull this individual over. See where they're gonna stop. Probably gonna go through the intersection, as most of them do. Hopefully we'll find a good spot to pull over. Alright, we're just gonna pull over a little bit better. This is actually a pretty good spot. Alright. Dispatch Wing 18, we're going to be out on a traffic stop with a convertible green in color, Strawberry Avenue under the Interstate 4 bridge. Let's go ahead and run a plate check. We're going to need a 1028 on 22 Ida Tom George 774.
Suspect's license plate 22 Ida Tom George 774. No 1099.
No 1099s. Copy that. Alright, I'm going to put on a traffic vest real quick, and then we'll go ahead and talk to the driver. How you doing today, ma'am? I'm Officer Carson with the LSPD. For interaction menu, we notice normal eyes and nervous sweating. Alright, ma'am, the reason I'm pulling you over today is failure to use a turn signal multiple times. I noticed you changing lanes approximately 3 times without using a turn signal, as well as making a left-hand turn onto a different street. So, where are you headed to tonight? Okay, you don't know? And you don't want to answer where you've been. Okay. Have you perhaps been drinking tonight? I want my lawyer. Okay. Alright. Any reason you're acting so suspicious? I notice you're nervous, you're sweating. You don't want to tell me any information. I want a lawyer. Okay, she's pretty adamant about that. Alright, ma'am, if you just go ahead and give me your driver's license, proof of insurance, and registration, please. Jackie Ryans. All right, Miss Ryans, you hang tight. I'll be right back with you. I'm gonna run our information. We're not getting an odor of alcohol, but for the sake of testing this plug-in, I might ask her to go ahead and step out of the vehicle. Just do a couple of field sobriety tests. The nice thing is we can do these field sobriety tests in addition to breathalyzing, where in the past it was only evidence we could get when somebody was driving drunk was the breathalyzer. So she's valid, 36, just a couple citations, nothing too serious. So we'll go ahead, hop out of the vehicle, and let's try to do some of these sobriety tests. All right, ma'am, here's your information back. If you don't mind, can you go ahead and step out of the vehicle? We're gonna do a couple field sobriety tests, okay? All right.
Hey.
Okay, so we're gonna do, the first test we're gonna do is a heel toe test. What you're gonna do is walk in front of me, heel to toe. You're gonna walk a couple lengths and turn back around and walk towards me. All right, if you need me to demonstrate it, just let me know.
Thanks.
Shit ain't right.
All right, so we can have them do this test. It's pretty cool. They're gonna walk and then they're gonna turn around. Oh, where are we going?
Hey, look at that punk bitch over there.
All right, not quite following the
Damn, excuse me.
correct directions. But according to our results page, she passed, she did heel to toe, she was balanced and steady. Awesome. All right. Next, we're gonna do a horizontal gaze test. In this test, I'm gonna be testing your pupil dilation as well as how well you can follow my pin, okay?
You got heat for
Oh
that shit?
no.
Thanks.
Shit
All right,
ain't right.
so I'm gonna hold up
Shit,
this
just do your
pin.
time and be safe,
I just want
bro.
you to look at the pin, and when I move it, just follow it, okay? So she had no head movement, she had smooth pupil movement, and she passed result-wise. So we are not getting any clear indication she is under the influence of alcohol, just that she, here, ma'am.
Wait up!
Just that she was not using a turn signal. So what I'm going to do for you today, you've been cooperative. Thank you for doing my tests. You seem to be not under the influence. We're just going to issue a warning, and you're free to leave in your own vehicle.
Go on!
Okay?
This all bullshit.
All right, ma'am. You have a good night. Another feature of this plug-in is the ability to store evidence. So if we park here, we can walk in and store our evidence at the police station, turn it in. So we'll park. Let's see. I don't know if we need to go to the trunk or not. Let's see here. Drop off evidence. That's what we want to do. Okay. So I think we just walk in here to the little pot leaf on the map, and we're going to go ahead, just drop this evidence off, and it will be turned into the evidence locker. This would be the evidence from the where we found the unidentified drug. So I think we just go about right here, and you can see it says we currently have no evidence to store, and it says this because during that first call out, I accidentally started another bond and I had to exit out. So if we did have evidence, we just walk right here, and it would be dropping off the evidence at the police station. So overall, very cool plugin. Adds a lot of realistic features to LSPDFR. Looking forward to using this. Guys, let me know your feedback down below. If you want to download this modification for yourself, you can do so at the Google Mod document page, and you can find this in my Discord at discord.gg/FTM. Thanks for watching.